Good morning. How are y'all? Glad you could make it. As you can see, it's raining this morning. We're getting ready to do one of our favorite hikes. I'll speak a little bit more on that later. And also, of course, this is the big announcement for the PCT, so I'll speak a little bit on that a little bit later. We're going to get going so we don't get totally rained out. And then maybe at the end, we'll have a little surprise activity that we're going to do. Anyway, thanks, and y'all wait a minute and we'll talk to you later. All right, well, here we are. We're at the top. As I said, it's still raining, a little bit dark. Hopefully we can get some views from here. But the first thing is, this is Indian Seat Trail that we're doing. It's in Cummings, Georgia, one of our favorites. We've been doing this for a long time. Basically, it's about a 4-mile trail with about 500 feet of elevation. At the top, it has beautiful views, and when I say that, literally, the views have been experienced for hundreds of years. The reason this is called Indian Seat Trail is because the Native Americans, hundreds of years ago, carved a seat up here looking out over the cliff down into the valley, and you can actually see North Georgia mountains from here as well. Springer Mountain, Dahlonega, Amicalola, that area, if you're familiar with that area from the AT. But anyway, so that's the trail. Hopefully we can show you it when it gets a little bit light. It should be light in about 5 minutes. The other piece, and I'll talk more about it on the way down, is I wanted to talk about the PCT. Very excited about that. I'll go through that when we go down. Anyway, see you in a minute. Thanks. Okay, so here we are. These are the seats. These are the famous seats I've been talking about. So all right, here we are headed down the trail, finally to the real reason for the video. Sorry for all the shaking. We're going downhill. But yeah, PCT, it's a long time coming. I got my permit. I'm starting in April. I'm very excited. I just, want to thank everybody for their support getting actually to this point, the planning and everything. And really want to tell Tina thank you. Tina's my wife. She's allowing me to do this adventure. And without her allowing that, and supporting that, really couldn't be done. I'm sorry, I'm walking downhill and it's kind of rocky, but yeah, I'm very excited about that. Like I said, I start in April, and it's been a long time coming, kind of a dream, if you will. I'm going to try to put out some videos, kind of keeping y'all up to date on what's happening. I will tell you right off the bat, because people ask me, and they've asked, what am I worried about, this sort of thing, but really the only thing I'm worried about is a couple things. First, being away from my wife that long. Not sure if I can do that, not sure if I really 100% want to do that. The other thing is, I'm an older gentleman, so I'm hoping that, I can do the day in and day out physically. I'm going to start training for it, so anyway, very excited, looking forward to it. Thanks to everyone so far that's been backing and supporting me on this, and the prayers and everything. So anyway, I'm going to cut off, and I'll show you the little bit of surprise the other reason why we came here. So anyway, if you're in the Atlanta area, I really suggest that you do this trail. All right, This is like freaking awesome, man. If you haven't tried this, you gotta do it. Trail running, if I was 20 years younger. Awesome.